What's up, guys? Welcome back to Average Takes.
Gotcha. Welcome back.
Oh, all right, we're back.
It.
We're back. We left you on a little of a bit of I don't know, a cliffhanger last time. All right, well, we're back, better than ever. This podcast is gonna throw you back to the old days of Average Takes. We're just gonna jam you full of information, as much as my brain can handle, and you're gonna like it. We're gonna talk spring training, World Baseball Classic, day one of free agency in the NFL, how it affects teams, and the future. All right.
No warning to the viewers.
No warning.
The headphones.
Straight to the music.
The ears are bleeding right now.
You're welcome. Trevor, how the hell are you?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Pappy's
I'm not
a Steeler.
What?
Pappy's a Steeler. I'm fucking on cloud nine.
Wow. So you're excited for Pat Peterson signing?
I'm no.
You might have to bring a
let me explain. I'm just in my mind mentally preparing for 7 years ago Pat P. That's who we signed. We didn't sign last year's Pat P.
We signed Kane walking in with the Kane Patrick Peterson.
You signed him to a 2-year deal?
Oh.
Yep.
He's 32, former All-Pro. And when I say former, I do.
What do you mean by that?
I mean former. No longer current All-Pro, former. But I mean, I'm not gonna get on you. I'm not gonna harp on you. Pat P used to be great, but what this is you guys are signing a veteran for the back end of your defense. That's what you're doing. He's a veteran. Talk shit to guys, bring guys into games, make sure they're paying attention. Clubhouse. He's just bringing a veteran presence, a leadership.
Yep. I was thinking a mentor for a cornerback out of Penn State in the draft that we're probably gonna draft. So if that's the case,
that's a great.
Are you drafting a quarterback?
Corner.
No, corner. Are you talking about Porter Jr.?
Yes.
Carry the legacy?
Yes, I am. Yeah. Yep.
I smell
like father, like son.
I smelled you a mile away, stinky Steeler. Yeah, I think that would be a great idea. I think you bring in a legendary corner to teach for a year or two.
Yeah.
He did mention he was ring chasing, but I don't know.
Ring chasing the Steelers?
I don't know.
Gives them a better chance than the Cardinals.
I don't know.
Or the Vikings. Sorry, he was on the Vikings last year, wasn't he?
Vikings made playoffs.
Hey, you're right. They did.
All right. Fuck. A lot of moves though. In day one, we saw Chiefs sign Juwan Taylor, offensive tackle. Yep. Just the champs added on to their offensive line.
49ers signed the D tackle from the Eagles. I forget his name.
Yeah, the Eagles window's over. They lost like 6 guys today, it felt like.
Yeah, Eagles real loser day one. Real loser.
Kept Jason Kelsey, though.
Yeah, Kelsey
says that's a W.
But he might have pulled that move too soon because his whole team's gone.
Yeah.
You know, loser number 2 is the Bengals. Their defense, both safeties.
Gone.
And those were 2 good safeties. Bates and what's his name?
Von
Bell, yeah. That's terrible. I mean, the Falcons end up with Bates. Von Bell goes to the Panthers. That's a great move for them. They already had a pretty decent defense. So I like that move for them. You know, them also moving in that number 1 pick, which we hadn't even talked about yet.
True.
Panthers trade the Bears. DJ Moore, the number 9, the number 61, a first one next year, and a second in 2025.
Yeah.
Just for the number 1 overall pick. Bears.
Bears in my mind won number 1.
Absolutely won that trade.
100p.
I mean, unless the Panthers pick right, which doesn't really happen at the number 1 pick. I feel like someone fucks up every year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when's the last true number 1 to be very, very good? I mean, I know Lawrence still has some time. He's looking good. But, I mean, it feels like
Mike Trout nuke. Fuck yeah. He saw my tweet. He saw my tweet.
Oh, he saw your tweet.
Oh my god.
Low 92. United States just took a
Shit on
9
that ball.
to nothing lead.
Oh yeah, unders hitting. Sorry.
Trevor, what did I tell you before this podcast started? It might be 10 to nothing
In the first fucking inning?
before it
even opens.
Yeah, this game just started. There's 2 outs in the
Holy
first, and
shit.
it's 9 nothing. The United States is angry
Did they
at
get a
what
rebuttal
Mexico
at
did.
least? Like if they score 10 runs,
No.
you're gonna get
If they score
rebuttal?
16 runs right now, it's over.
Yeah,
16?
they could.
I thought it was 10.
No.
No.
It's 10.
15 after 5.
7 or something like that.
10 after 7.
10 after 7. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll keep you updated with this game because we are all enjoying it. But
Wow.
so
Bears.
the Bears.
Who else did they get?
The Bears also made a great signing. We'll touch on. But the Bears put themselves in a fantastic situation because they moved to the 9 spot. That's not that bad of a spot because I feel like another team's going to want to jump up during the draft. And if you're the Bears, you already traded from the 1 to the 9.
Do it again.
Do it again.
I'm not
Trade the 9 to a 16 or a 15
Yeah.
and get another second, third, or another first later or something, do it.
Not mad.
Someone's going to want it. The Bears, you have a lot of building to do. That team was missing a lot. They have a quarterback. That's what they have.
That's it.
Now they have a really good receiver in DJ Moore.
Yeah.
They have a decent receiver in what's his name? Calvin. What's his name? Trevor?
The Bears? Claypool?
Yeah, Claypool. There you go. I don't know why I said Calvin. Claypool. That's what I was looking for.
No, the Bears looking nice. Justin
But now,
Fields improving.
All those picks, and you add
Yeah.
that, great. I can't believe the Panthers got fleeced that much, but I do think the Bears trade that number 9 back.
Panthers
I think
are
that's the only
selling
move you have to do. But the Bears also signed Trayman
TJ
Edmonds
Edwards. Yeah, Trayman Edmonds.
from the Bills.
And
yes.
they got one. Who was the other guy they signed?
Nate
Fuck.
Davis. You already said that? Guard?
No. I swear they just signed
Another guy? A bigger name?
I thought they had one more big name on offense. Maybe not. Maybe it was all defense.
You said TJ Edwards?
Yeah, TJ Edwards, Trayman. I don't know how to say his name,
Edmonds?
honestly. Edmonds.
Yeah.
He's good. He's part of a triplets in the NFL right now.
Yeah, I don't know who else you were talking about. They also signed an offense lineman. I don't know if that's who you're trying to think of.
I don't remember. Whatever.
DeMarcus Walker.
Nope. But Bears, they've won free agency day 1.
So far, yes, they have.
I agree.
And I'm loving the moves they're making. Absolutely loving the moves they're making. A lot more names moving. Jimmy D to the Raiders. Holy fuck.
Wow.
The goddamn Raiders fans penciled every quarterback they could think of into their jersey besides Jimmy G. Because they all knew that in the back of their mind going, we have the entire Patriots fucking front office head coach. Jimmy G was drafted there, played 4 years there. They built him. They were so sad when fucking Bill said, no, Tom's going to be here forever and traded Jimmy G.
Yes.
They were so mad. They just got their boy.
Wow.
They got their boy. This is they're playing. They're playing fell in his foot fucking prints perfectly.
Jimmy
Will it work out though?
Devontae nice. I think it is going to work out.
You like that move?
I like that move.
I like it, but it's essentially you're replacing Derek Carr with Derek Carr because Jimmy G and Derek Carr are the exact same. High completion percentage. That's about it. They're going to throw you 10-yard passes. And I mean, last season,
Jimmy G can make those big plays. I feel like Derek Carr was too scared to throw those balls deep.
I don't know because the last how long is he in San Francisco? 5 years.
Oh, Canada just
been surrounded by playmakers, straight playmakers, and Devontae Adams is so much different than Deebo Samuel and all those quick, shifty guys. He's a long ball. Let me go up and get this ball. He can do everything else in between. That's why he's so good. But I just think Jimmy G is the exact same quarterback as Derek Carr. I honestly believe they give you the exact amount of percentage to win. As then, like
I bet you they think that he fits their offense better. So I mean, his play style. I'm
fit
not too
wise,
sure.
yes.
Yeah, I mean,
because Josh McDaniels already had a rapport with him.
mm-hmm.
I heard Derek Carr was not liking like the play calls towards the end of the year, and that's why he kind of faded out.
Yeah, it made sense. He wanted his guy. The Raiders still have moves to go, but this Raiders team's still good. Like they got Devontae, they still have Hunter, they got their tight end. Like this team's good.
Yeah. Crosby.
We'll see what
right.
the coach. I mean, I'm still not a fan of the system, so we'll see how it pans out. But the division's good, getting better.
Always
getting better.
Yeah, good getting.
Rumors. Let's just clear this because it's gonna be announced probably before next pod. But
yeah,
Aaron Rodgers is a Jet. He's a fucking Jet.
Is he though?
He's a fucking Jet.
Boogie bets.
God damn.
Nice catch.
The diving catch.
Yeah, he's a Jet, as what we think. It was announced today by Trey Wingo.
I mean, all the Jets players are tweeting saying, I'm loving it. Sauce Gardner was like,
they're reacting to that tweet, though. They don't know. They all came out and said, I don't know shit. I just saw that tweet and obviously it made me happy.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it's done. I think the terms are just going to be settled, what it's for. I'm not too sure what it's going to be for. I don't think it'll be that much. I know he has a fat contract, still has a couple years left on it.
Well, I saw the other day the Jets cleared up $15.7 million in cap space, and Aaron Rodgers' cap hit this year is $15.9 million. I think I saw
1 year.
So that seems a little too good to be true. That it's kind of perfect cap opening, but I believe he's a Jet. That's fucking crazy. The Jets going to be looking good. I think they were truly a quarterback away. That defense looked nice last year.
Defense is stellar. We'll see about the offense. We'll see. Aaron Rodgers, Nathaniel Hackett is their offensive coordinator, correct?
I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
Crazy, but we'll see. We will see if it gets fully agreed upon and if he's wearing the JETS.
I want it to happen.
I want it to happen because it makes that division so much more better because they already have the Bills and they have the Dolphins.
Right.
And now the Jets are going to be good.
Jalen Ramsey to the Dolphins.
Jalen Ramsey traded to the Dolphins.
Yes. Crazy.
For a third round draft pick and a tight end who has one professional catch. Kind of wild, but he makes a lot of money. He is one of those guys that makes millions and millions. I think he's the highest paid corner still, correct? Or is that
probably?
I mean, he's one or two, and moving that money.
No, he's two because didn't J.C. Jackson?
Oh yeah, J.C. Jackson last year. I forgot about him because he was.
Yeah, he got hurt.
But yeah, he is joining that Miami defense that was really good, and then Vic Fangio on top of that is going to be their defensive coordinator. He's fucking awesome.
Yeah. That defense.
Watch out for the Dolphins.
Mean.
They were scary offensively until Tua went down.
Tua can have zero concussions this year.
They signed Mike White to be their backup. I love that move too, because Mike White, when he was on and healthy, it was fun to watch him with the Jets.
It was.
We watched him take over some games last year. So, I mean, Dolphins looking nice. I like their moves that they're making. Bills kind of got hurt today, lost a couple guys. Dolphins get better.
49ers.
Jets will too get better.
Sam Darnold to the 49ers.
Yep. Yeah. Sam Darnold to the 49ers.
Jameis back to the Saints.
Yeah.
Jameis back to the Saints, but Derek Carr also to the Saints. I don't know if we touched on that. Derek Carr basically had the same exact season as Andy Dalton did last year. They put their numbers side by side, and it was exactly the same.
Really?
So we'll see what he does with the Saints. He goes back to his rookie head coach, Dennis Allen. Familiarity. He visited there when he was still on the Raiders because that was a possible team to trade for. But, I feel like he was set with going there. And he was all, you know what? I'm not even going to make you guys trade for me. What's the point of that? Raiders owe me money. I'm going to make them pay it to me and not make my team lose out on draft picks. Told the Raiders, cut me. Not going to get you a trade. I don't want any of these stupid teams. And then goes signs with the Saints. It's a great move on his part. Because I don't understand why more guys didn't do that. Because they're making someone trade for you. Why don't you get out of it somehow?
Yeah.
He helped his team a lot. Probably cost him some money somehow, but he helped his team.
Yeah.
You have any word on that, Trevor? Do you think that's a good deal?
Saints and Derek Carr?
Yeah. You're a big Jameis guy.
I am. I like Jameis and I like Derek Carr. So, like I was saying earlier, he's very accurate. I think the Saints receiving core can improve a little bit. He's also benefited from a top 5 tight end.
You like their young guys?
The 2 SD boys.
Yeah, Chris Olave and
Shaheed.
Shaheed? Yeah. I bet.
No, I like them. I think they're good. Michael Thomas, if he ever plays again, like that improves too. But
he's the Anderson.
I want them to. They need to
tight end.
He's the John Jones of the NFL.
Move him to tight end. Actually, move him to tight end. Get him bulky. So you know what, your ankles can't hold it. What about some weight? Let's add some weight.
How about you block?
Yeah, exactly.
Move you over to a blocking tight end.
Before this gets out of hand, let's just attack this head on right now. Austin Eckler demands a trade out of Los Angeles today.
That's what I thought.
So your thoughts?
So
I thought you were going to say
I thought you were going to bring that up a little bit earlier. My thoughts on this, and I'm a little bit in the opposite situation that I've heard from other Charger fans. I'm saying trade him. You know, running backs only last so long in this league. This man has been a very good talent for us for a very long time, but business decisions come down to business decisions. We just had to move and restructure so many guys. So many guys just changed their contracts for the team, and he's going, gimme. You have a deal. It ends at the end of the year. Let's see how you play in a contract year. No, you don't want to? All right, see who could get you. I'm not a fan of paying running backs 3 times. I mean, well, he didn't win undrafted. He's already got a contract. So he went undrafted. He played a couple years, and then we gave him a good deal for being undrafted. But then since then, he's been really good.
Yeah.
Since we gave him that deal. So he's probably overworked his deal, yes. But I'm not a fan of giving guys second contracts deep into it. You know, he's old now. He's a running back, man.
But do you think
you lagged out a little? Sorry. I heard, do you think?
You guys are lagging bad for me too. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
I heard, do you think?
I think.
Let's take a quick tea. All right, Trevor. So before we had that TV timeout, you were saying.
No, I'm saying, do you think that Austin Eckler is possibly using the Manny Machado and say, oh, I'm going to opt out or I want to trade, and then that pressures the Chargers into giving him a contract? Or
I think football's different. I think we ship them and don't care. Baseball, it's like you built this team. Austin Eckler didn't really build this team. He played well for us, but I mean, he's not like the meat and potatoes of this team like Manny is for the Padres.
Yeah, I mean, that's if Justin Herbert's saying this.
Yeah, then we do it. But
yeah, I'm doing this.
Like Bob said, running backs are so expendable nowadays, and they get old quick. I would be down to trade them also.
Yeah, I'm down to trade it. I mean, not only do running backs age differently, but now we have a different offensive coordinator who isn't necessarily a like dump off guy. He wants to put the ball downfield. Yeah. You know, this offense is changing. So I'm not too sure how he fits after this season, or I don't even know how he fits during the season. So, I mean, it might be good for the team now that he's requested it to see what other teams offer.
We need another Derrick Henry in this game.
I mean, Derrick Henry asked his team for a trade too.
Let's fucking trade. Give Austin Eckler and some picks.
One for one.
One for one.
But no, I do think. I mean, it might be time to move on from him. He's been really good for us for a long time now.
I want a true running back.
It might be time.
I think it's time.
I want a LaDainian Thomas.
I want a Bijan Robinson. I want a Bijan Robinson.
Bijan Robinson?
I don't know.
I like that. Too.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Trade Eck. Give me Bijan.
I'm not mad at that.
Give me a true running back. Give me a true running back.
And it falls back to loyalty again for me, like how Manny, what it was for Manny when he said, "Oh, I want to leave," then I said, "Go ahead, buddy, pack your bags and get on out of here." That's
you
how I
don't
feel about
want to be
Eckler
here,
too. Yeah, if you want to put your contract on the line like that and search for more money,
you make millions.
It's just a testimony. Like, I'm not saying don't go get your money, but if you look at the last 10 running backs of the Super Bowl champions, they're all making less than 100 or 1 mil a year. So running backs are the most interchangeable position year in and year out.
And the style that the Chargers use them in is such like a lame man style. Like, oh, here's a dump off. Like,
and I feel like you can guess it. Like, if Austin Eckler's in the game, it's going to Austin Eckler. If he's not in the game, Derek Watt's just blocking. Like,
yeah, or the
Derek Watt.
Is that his name?
No, hasn't been in a while.
No.
Hasn't been in a while.
Who was our fullback this year? I forget.
Lorenzo Neal?
Zoloff.
Or
whatever his name is. Wolf. Something
Xander Horvath.
Horvath. There you go.
Something like that. Yeah.
Something like that.
Very predictable when running the ball.
I'm okay with moving him. If we trade him for a 3rd round pick, I'm happy.
Who's your backup right now? Is it still Sony Michel?
Sony Michel and Kelly and somebody else.
Because I just think of it, Kellen Moore has came from an offense who is 2 RB heavy the last 3 or 4 years. So
this Austin Eckler's a dime a dozen run. He's a Danny Woodhead running back. You know, he is small and meant for passing. He's a slot playing running back is how this offense was created. I think for him to be Kellen to be successful, he wants a running back that runs the ball. Eckler isn't a running back that runs the ball. If he runs the ball, it's just because it's one of those plays you need to just throw the defense off. It's your script. I don't think he fits this team as a winning team. I don't like it. I don't like that game.
Yeah. Do you think Bijan falls to 22?
Not necessarily.
You think there's a team that's ahead of you right now that might draft them?
I would have to take a deep dive and look at rosters and get back to you on that.
Because I'm hearing Joe Mixon has a lot of problems with him, so the Bengals are interested in a running back. Is what I'm hearing. I know they're after you guys, but they could trade.
I would hate to trade him to the Bengals because he fits that team beautifully.
Austin Eckler, yes.
Austin Eckler on that team is fucking beautiful.
That would be insane.
Do we get Mixon out of that?
Oh, hell no. Fuck no. He's going to jail.
Mixon's going to jail, huh?
Yeah.
Because he shot a kid?
Oh, I don't want Eckler going to the Bengals. That wasn't what I was saying at all. That's not what I was saying at all.
I thought that's what you're saying.
No, the Bengals need a running back is what I'm hearing. So draft-wise, they're behind you. I'm just trying to think of I'm just trying to think of teams maybe above 22 that need a running back because running backs
might have to flip Henry and need a running back.
You don't think will Henry go for a first rounder?
You think Henry goes for a first rounder?
I'm just asking. You think he's better than CMC or as good as CMC? Because CMC got 2 second rounders and a 3rd and a 4th.
I think a scenic change would be good for him.
For the both of them.
For both of them.
I think a nice flip of a team, flip the switch.
Yeah.
I think Derrick Henry's worth that.
I'm not mad at that.
2 seconds, 3rd and a 4th.
Do the Chargers have that?
How about we do a 2nd, a 4th, and Austin Eckler?
Deal.
That's way too much for the Titans, but if you want Derrick Henry, then
give me Derrick Henry.
Give me Derrick Henry.
Give me Derrick Henry.
Give me Derrick Henry. Eckler 2nd and a 4.
Yeah.
Cap hell. You guys are being cap hell.
Cap hell.
Oh my god. Trey Turner just shit on that fucking
home run.
They've been updating you guys. It's 13-1.
Yep.
Fuck
Wow.
yeah, baby.
That was a dick slap. Holy shit.
But Team USA still lost to Mexico. Team USA still lost to Mexico.
Viva la Mexico, mijo. Let's go.
And I won't say that's a loss. That was a legacy
That was
destroyed.
A shit fucking kicking, baby.
You'll never be able to beat Mexico or DR like that, or Venezuela for that matter.
Randy Arozarena is my favorite player in the MLB now.
Randy's great.
No cap.
He's not from Mexico.
Why is he playing for the team?
Yes, he is.
Arozarena. His name
is we were talking about the Chargers. They ended up signing Eric Kendricks, linebacker, former Vikings.
Yep.
Former All-Pro.
Former All-Pro. Let's not forget that. The last 2 years, the Vikings have had a different defensive coordinator, and doesn't seem like he likes Kendricks because he made Kendricks the fullback eater. He's the first offensive lineman guy. He gets head-on collision all the time.
He's the whole
he's the whole stuffer.
Yeah.
It's in the last 2 years, so that kind of sucks for him. I think he's one of those guys that's going to have one more good year. I think that's what he has. Yep. Or he gets the Chargers curse and gets hurt. That's also a possibility.
Don't put that on him, Ricky.
It's a possibility.
Don't put that on him, Ricky Bobby.
Are there any numbers out yet for him?
The deal?
Yeah.
Not your 1 for 40 bullshit.
I haven't
that you
seen.
Said earlier. This guy's a 1 for 40 cap hell in our group message.
I have not seen the deal yet. He just announced via his Twitter. He announced.
He did. The Steelers gave fucking Pat P a bag. They let Cam Sutton walk, who is much younger and much probably better coverage wise, and they signed Pat P for a fucking bag.
What was the deal?
It was like 2 for 14, $7 million a year. That's bullshit. He's not fucking $7 million a year good.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, actually.
Exactly, and he had bonuses up to like 20, I think. That's fucking bullshit.
Damn, up to 20?
Damn, he's gonna make 10 mil this year.
Wow.
If he plays good, yes.
Paying a 33-year-old corner that much money?
Cam Sutton?
Yeah, but we got our studs on rookie deals though.
The Super Bowl with the Broncos, right?
Cam Sutton? No, dude. That's Cortland Sutton. He's getting traded too. I heard Broncos looking to ship him. Mm-hmm. Him and Jerry Jeudy.
Ooh.
Commanders re-signed Darren Payne to a big deal, dude. I can't believe they gave their defensive tackle a 4-year, $90 million deal.
Taylor Lewan to the Titans.
Taylor Lewan to the Titans?
Did you see Taylor Lewan's 3 things he needs for
No, I didn't.
A team to sign him? To be in playoff contention, for him to wear 77, and for them to also sign Will Compton.
Oh, he's not going anywhere.
That's what I told my brother. I said, he's not getting signed. You're putting those kind of demands in your deal?
I hope you got all your buttons and buzzing with the boys because you're not playing a lick of football.
So I keep hearing rumors that the Chiefs like him, though.
The Chiefs signed Juwan James to a big deal.
Does he play left tackle?
He plays tackle.
I'm just saying. Taylor Lewan said he's a left tackle. I can only play left tackle. If you're signing right tackles, that means left tackle's available.
His right foot's not as fast as his left foot.
He's not that good. Can't do both.
Can't do both.
What I've been reading lately is that it's just every running back on the market because Eckler, Dalvin Cook, and Derrick Henry all on the block, all seeking trades. Wow. If you need a running back, time's now.
And we need one.
Broncos, Sean Payne, get on the phone, brother. Get on the phone. One of those.
Did you say Sean Payton?
Yeah. You're damn right I did. Let's ride. We're back, baby. Broncos country. Let's ride. We're
back. Oh, no. It didn't take a mere couple of weeks, and Trevor is back in the Broncos country.
It took one coaching sign, and he's right back on.
No.
Do you remember Russell Wilson? Do you remember
I'm not making that mistake again. I can promise you that. Good. But don't be surprised if I do make that mistake again.
Trevor is right, though. Teams have been calling on Jerry Jeudy and Cortland Sutton.
Yes. I'm telling you, they're getting shipped. Titans need receivers bad, too. And
the Chargers
I really want to know how good Trey Lance is because I still am down on him. But to see what Purdy did last year, to see what Jimmy G did, and they started Trey Lance, they must see something in Trey Lance that I obviously don't see. So I'm excited actually now for him to take over that team, but at the same time, I'm nervous. I don't know how good he is.
I don't think he's that good. And I don't think the coach didn't want it. That's the whole thing. Like he said it didn't fit his system. It's the GM's pick.
Yeah.
And Brock Purdy damn sure seems like he fits the 49ers system to a T.
But Brock Purdy also Tommy John surgery, he's gonna be out for a while, isn't he? No chance he makes training camp.
He just had surgery.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. The swelling finally got down low enough to where he finally just had surgery last week.
I was just about to say Brock Purdy's getting first snap. Damn, I forgot he got hurt.
No, Sam Darnold's getting first snap, baby.
Arnold, yes.
Or Trey Lance if that ankle's back.
Yeah, true, but that's our backup now is Sam Darnold. Fucking brutal.
Texans signed Robert Woods, and they also signed Jimmy Ward.
Saw that.
They got D'Amico Ryans. Miko's gonna get some friends.
Think so?
The AFC South is just up for grabs.
Yeah.
If he could load that Texans team up though, when they got the number 2 pick.
Yeah, who you get Bryce Young?
Whoever he feels comfortable. I thought Bryce Young is who the Panthers are favoring. Or is that CJ Stroud, actually?
I'm fucking seeing Anthony Dumbass Richardson.
Oh, Richardson was when the Bears had the first pick. Since he got traded, it was instantly to Ohio State's quarterback.
I saw Anthony.
Panthers have already had formal in-house visits with Anthony Richardson.
With Anthony Richardson. Really? I saw that today too.
Yeah.
In-house visits. Yes. Damn.
I'm seeing that a lot, and I think he's the bust. I think he is the most overhyped. He's only played in 13 college games.
Oh, I thought it was 11.
13 starts, I should say. Sorry.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He's really athletic. He's huge.
His intangibles are insane. Everything about him off the charts.
Matches. It makes sense.
It does, because same thing as in Mahomes, his intangibles, all that.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I watched 2 games of the kid, and I fell in love.
I'm not
comparing him at all. I didn't watch last season.
I'm not comparing him to Mahomes, but Mahomes, underrated through college.
Yes.
Oh, I feel like he's more like the Bills quarterback.
Josh Allen.
He reminds me so much of his game. The running, the throwing, the build. He's fucking huge.
He is pretty big.
Josh Allen is the reason Anthony Richardson goes 1 overall, because everyone said you fucked up waiting on Josh Allen, you fucked up waiting on Mahomes. They're not gonna fuck up.
Yeah, and I'm also seeing people are calling him mini Cam Newton.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Don't like that.
I was thinking kind of like a bigger Robert Griffin III.
Don't like that either.
But
that's what I think he's, Roman. I think he's
a
little bit more athletic RG3.
Yeah.
I'm hoping he's more of
I'm kind of skeptical how Bryce.
But also, do you want Bryce Young? He's 5'10".
I feel like
no.
I don't think they're gonna.
He falls. He's too. I think he's so small that the teams are scared. He looks skinnier and smaller than
the next Zach Wilson.
Bryce Young is the next Baker Mayfield. He has the same exact problems as Baker Mayfield.
I like that one too.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The only short quarterback I've ever seen be successful in my lifetime is Drew Brees.
Yes.
And then CJ Stroud. I think he's going to be a solid. I think he's going to be a solid NFL quarterback. I don't know who drafts him, but
he's going to be a solid back.
No, I think he's a starter.
Where?
Maybe not day one, but some of these teams need quarterbacks bad, bro. These teams are desperate.
Draft. It looks like we have the Panthers at 1, Texans at 2. Texans need a quarterback.
Yep.
Cardinals just signed an extension with their quarterback, so no shot. They need a wide receiver though, or I don't even know. I feel like they need a wide receiver.
They're gonna probably go tackle.
They go tackle with this spot. I don't know where they're going though. The Colts need a quarterback.
Or Cardinals need a defensive lineman, D end. That's who they're gonna draft.
They need a D end because they need to replace
JJ.
Your boy.
JJ.
Yeah.
Then you got the Seahawks where they just signed
Geno Smith to a fat deal.
Yeah, Geno Smith, fat deal.
Really?
Yeah, he got a 3-year, $120 million or something like that. or 3-year 100.
Something.
But the first
Russell
year,
Wilson-esque.
I think it's 3-year 100, but the first year's 50 million.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like 50 million first year. And then you have the Lions 6. I'm not too sure they need a quarterback yet. They like Goff. They were on the verge.
I think they love Goff. They love Goff, I think.
Yeah. Where do they go? Defensive help, corner, safety.
They need defense bad.
Need defense bad. Their defense.
Surprisingly, their offense, Amon-Ra and Jameson Williams are going to be nasty.
Yes. Jameson Williams, fast as shit. The plays he played this year because he recovered.
I saw a video on Twitter and it was comparing to the fastest corner in this year's draft. And then it was literally Jameson Williams just blowing by him. And they're like, you think this guy's fast? Jameson Williams is that much faster than him.
Holy shit. And then it finishes with the Raiders at 7, Falcons at 8. You never know with the Falcons. 9 is the Bears, and then 10's Eagles.
Maybe 2 of those teams need quarterbacks.
Panthers,
maybe
Texans, 2 of them. Colts.
And you can put the Lions as a question mark.
Lions, I don't question mark. Falcons question mark. I don't know how much they like Ritter.
Oh, I forgot about him.
They have Desmond Ritter, so I don't know how much they like him though. Yeah. Titans. I mean, when do they make another move? I mean, they got a quarterback last year though, but I don't know. Maybe they could move up to get something. I don't know. Titans are boring now these days. Texans again at 12. I don't know. We'll get to draft talk when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. But NFL free agency day 1 was fun.
Was very active, if you ask me.
No real true crazy surprises for me though.
Yeah.
No, everything makes sense. Aaron
Rodgers to the Jets was the biggest
Well, it's not done yet. Gasp. And I think that's where we all kind of penciled him. It's a place that makes sense. They've been hungry for him. They were recruiting him. Yeah. I mean, it makes so much sense.
Mookie missed that one.
All right. I'm trying to think of was there any other big names we didn't miss?
I think that was it. I think we hit them all.
Shout out Calvin Ridley being reinstated by the NFL.
Reinstated. Love it.
Congrats to not betting for 1 year. That's awesome.
Stay off the sports book.
Yeah, absolutely love it. Since we're leaving football, going to baseball, we're just got done talking about free agency, but still free agency in baseball.
Yeah, let's talk about a free agent in baseball.
Yeah, one of my favorite signings of the day.
Ni hao, Trevor Bauer. Welcome to Japan.
Ni hao, Trevor Bauer. The Yamamoto goddamn fucking team.
Dragons? Aren't they the Dragons?
Though. He got like $6 million and then like $10 million in incentives, maybe.
Oh, the Dodgers were paying him $40 million, buddy.
Hey, buddy. He just signed with Japan. This guy was at on the top of the world,
and he's gonna shove and he'll be right back.
All of a sudden, he was at the top of the world. Justin, I'm just fumbling today.
He's gonna get 100 strikeouts, and they're gonna all forget about what happened.
That's his plan. That's why he's going there.
Exactly.
I don't think so.
Eric Sims said, "Hey, buddy, go to Korea."
Play. He went to Japan,
whatever. Play.
He'll strike out Mini Otani.
Yeah.
And we'll see what's going on.
He went to the Yokohama Dina Bay Stars of Japan's Nippon Professional Baseball.
What did you say earlier?
I said Yokomoto, but it's Yokohama. Sorry, I was a couple letters off.
You didn't say Yokomoto. You said Yamanana.
Trevor Bauer has agreed to a 1-year, $4 million deal with Yokohama Dina Bay Stars.
That is not Spanish. You're saying it in Spanish.
I'm just saying the words, how they flow.
Oh, shit. Wow. Great sign.
Yeah. Don't feel bad
Toyota at all. For me?
This man.
Kawasaki?
That's probably one of the sponsors on his jersey. He's got a lot of them over there.
Your Honda 2-stroke out of the garage.
I honestly don't really care about him anymore. Feels bad. Have fun in Japan. We all know Trevor Bauer was suspended 324 games for a sexual assault case.
Do they know that? Does the
Japan?
translation
Yokohama.
Did the translation get over clearly?
I'm not too sure. They're all, what happened? Former Cy Young want to play baseball?
I get suspended 1 year. That's it.
4
Once
million
again, this is
baseball.
not Mexico.
You. It's all right. Whatever. Goodbye and good riddance, Trevor Bauer. Have fun in Japan. I don't know if he ever comes back. I think he gets shunned by MLB.
It depends on how good he does. I'm telling you, he gets 100 strikeouts. The Twins want him next year.
I think the Angels need a pitcher.
I don't know how their season works, but is there any way he can possibly get signed mid-year by a team or no?
No, I don't think so. All the Japan signings happen before season.
And does he become an international free agent after this year?
I mean, he'll just be like how the Padres signed Nick Martinez.
Yeah, I know. That was, I know. I knew that.
You knew that.
But yeah, who knows what he's gonna do. It was kind of a surprise to me. I thought he was really gonna get signed by an MLB team.
That's what I thought also.
I did not see him going to Japan. I
think there's a
big deal.
I think there's something behind him. Like there's an agenda for him in there somehow.
Something else lingering has to be.
Yeah, this is a this isn't a competitive move. Like he knows he can pitch in MLB. Why do you go to Japan to prove what? Like there's something else behind this move somewhere. I don't know what it is because I don't follow Trevor Bauer. I just don't see any of his stuff anymore. So I don't know. There's something behind it though. It's very odd because MLB teams are pretty free giving on second chances.
I think he knew he was shunned out and was like, let's just sign a deal in Japan.
He probably was getting no phone calls. Nobody was picking up.
I bet you there was nothing. His agent didn't hear a peep.
Yep.
Yeah.
And spring training's, mid spring training, I think he was like, you know what? Let's just do it, try it, move on.
I guess he signs this deal, he's not playing for the money.
Yeah, definitely not paying for the money.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a cool experience. He gets to go travel Japan and I don't know how that league works actually, but I was going to say other countries, but
I would do it.
He gets to travel to Japan and get to see their culture for a year. And I think he's one of those type of guys that he's doing it for this way. He gets to get paid to live in Japan. He's going to do YouTube out the ass, vlog out the ass. Hopefully he gets the YouTube money as well. And I think they're going to let him have all access behind the scenes to their league and his season. And I think that's something that he really wanted.
I wouldn't be surprised he comes back speaking Korean.
Oh, I'm sure.
Japan.
Yeah, I'm sure he finds himself a nice Asian wife and has a family out there.
Arigato.
Ni hao.
Arigato. I pitched in MLB before.
I think it was just funny. I get to make fun of him. We get to make fun of him for the rest of his career. And that's just what he gets.
Yep.
It's the price you pay, buddy. But moving on, WBC's been fantastic. So far, it's been so much fun.
If
he has to be
Mexico beat USA.
I'm speaking for all Trevors here, but he has to be the worst Trevor ever.
You're up there, buddy. You didn't put him too far fast.
I definitely think Trevor's up there with them. With the best.
With the best of them.
With the worst of the best Trevors. The best of the worst Trevors.
It's all right.
All right. So World Baseball Classic has been great.
Hello.
World Baseball Classic, great. I absolutely do not think US is going to win it, but we're watching them. I'm excited to see them.
Honestly, they put up 9 runs pretty fast, so
and put up a lot of runs very fast.
Was it 9?
They don't play baseball in Canada, they play hockey.
True, but just how fast they did it, they could be contenders.
But they lose to Mexico.
Yeah. He got boat raced by Mexico.
They were just slapped in the face. Weren't expecting us to be that good.
Nick Martinez stunk.
I think everyone stunk for the United States. You got to start hot.
Got to.
That's how these games are played. You get the fans on your side, your country on your side.
That game was packed.
Yes, packed. And they said it was 60-40 Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, they said more Mexico fans.
Good.
Yeah. The rest of the games have been phenomenal too. Japan has been smoking people.
Shohei is fucking.
Shohei might be the best baseball player in the entire world.
Shit. He's making it look.
You're just now realizing that?
No, not just MLB, Japan,
he's
Korea,
making it look so
Dominican
easy.
Republic. I am so glad we get to see it like him as a all-star shining bright. He's like last time. Did he play in the last year's or last one?
Yes.
He wasn't this big of a star.
He wasn't this good, probably.
No one knew him. No one knew him. He was this good, but no one knew he was.
I don't know.
4 years ago?
This good? You think he was this good 4 years ago?
Yes, this was this was supposed to be his coming out to the baseball world, was the World Baseball Classic. And he played after that, he played one more year in Japan, and then the Angels signed him. His first year was 2018 in the United States. I mean, since then but he was doing this in Japan. Like this wasn't but yes, global stage, he is probably the most known player in the whole world.
Yeah, and he is showing up and showing out. And so, I mean, the rest of Japan has been really good as well. They've been just bullying teams.
And shout out Ha-Seong Kim, Grand Slam,
Team
22-2.
22, the most
against
points
China.
scored in one game.
Yeah, Team Korea. Ha-Seong Kim has been hitting bombs. I think he has 3 homers so far in the World Baseball Classic.
What did I tell you before the podcast? He's back to the old pitches, buddy. He's seeing 80 poo again back in Japan or Korea.
I love this.
You're right, Roman. You're right.
I'm telling you, bro. It's all slowing back down for him again. That's why I was telling Bob before the podcast. It's scary for the MLB. Everybody's getting used to this 80 poo, fucking such slow curveballs and everything. They're just hitting tanks, and they're gonna come back to fucking, I don't know,
guys throwing 101 up at your face,
killing it. I don't know. I just think
sliders going from your fucking shoulder down.
It's just gonna hit you all the way down bottom corner.
Yeah.
Like,
you might be right. You might be wrong on the other side. They might just be getting hot off this and grinding because they're battling for the country.
I did see a guy on Australia because I've been grinding these late night games. Lefty 82-83 was what he was sitting, and I was like, I could hit that.
Easy,
yes,
bro.
I mean, some of these guys,
I should find a loophole. Maybe I'll be from Great Britain somehow.
Somehow you should find out.
That's funny. I guess we all think the same. We should go try out for other teams and try to see if we get it. Because I was like, damn, bro, I could make the Mexico team low key. But then they beat the shit out of USA by 11, and I was like, yeah, probably not.
Go to contend on the check. I don't think they'd seen any big boys like us there, but we'd probably bang.
Absolutely.
Would be fun to try.
That would be so fun to go to a World Baseball Classic tryout.
Dude, this is like the fucking Little League World Series adult version.
I see it, and I feel bad at the same time, but I see a lot of these guys on different teams, working normal jobs, and they're just taking the couple weeks off.
Buddy, these guys gotta go back to tax writing, fucking
selling insurances.
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Mailman pitching fucking 90 right now.
Oh,
gotta go back to envelopes.
Bob, you were in Peoria this last weekend. You benefited from taking a video of Fernando Tatis hitting a double that apparently the stream that was up just went out at that moment. So nobody saw him actually hit the double except for the video that you took.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
Wow.
Yes, I was reading comments and I'm looking at all these comments and they're like, anyone have a video of Fernando Tatis double or at bat, whatever, and then boom, yours was posted right at. It was like perfect timing, but apparently whatever stream was on went out right as that pitch or something. So nobody truly saw it on camera.
Number one in Padres.
I mean,
at that moment.
Yes, I was. But the craziest part is it was first pitch. I had to be on it, and I was having me a couple drinks. We went to brunch. I had me some mimosas, having a great time.
You wobbled the phone, didn't you?
No, I zoomed in, had it perfect. It was a great video. I'm glad you told me that, Trevor. So that makes me feel even better that I was instantly plugging the people what they needed. The people.
I don't know. I get pissed when I'm taking videos of the game. My shit never loads at the game because there's so much fucking people on their phones like in one place. My stuff never posts, never loads. It's always so delayed.
Well,
Very
we were at
annoying.
spring
But
training, and there wasn't that many people at the game. So
yeah,
I mean, the game was
awesome.
probably sold out, but there's still not that many people at a spring training game.
You guys had great seats.
I had great seats.
Spring training vibes.
Spring training vibes was great. Got to see some behind the scenes things that not too many fans get to see, so that was awesome.
Anybody look good or bigger? Anyone who looks not good? I don't know. Any thoughts? Opinions?
Got some prayers for us.
Do you guys want me to drop some insider information on some insider stuff?
Maybe later. I don't know.
Absolutely. I don't know. I don't know if this is information that I'm allowed to tell the pod. I think I might be dropping some news that I haven't read per se, but I did get the report on our old boy Joe Musgrove. I got the deep analysis of the old foot. So Joe dropped a kettlebell on his nail, and I don't want to say it was a broken toe. It was a broken nail through the skin of the toe. They tried to save the nail originally, had surgery, try to keep his
nail, yeah,
and they got rid of the nail. So he had his bullpen, felt great. He's not having the nail. I think he might miss one start. Maybe.
Not mad.
I don't think he misses a start. I don't think he broke a toe. I think it was over-reported.
He broke a nail.
It was a broken nail through the skin where the nail is deep. So it was a grotesque injury. But I did get the inside scoop on him. Also inside scoop, Cole Hamels hasn't really been throwing. I don't know what's going on with him. Don't know what's going on with him.
Him and Craig Stammen are just coaches at this point.
Craig Stammen did get injured. I didn't see him. Did see the video of him though. He did
say he's done though. Like he said, I'm
probably most likely
unlikely to pitch again.
Yeah. What a career. Love Stammen. I'm glad we brought him back somehow and tried it. Because he did go down late last year with an injury.
Bad injury. Torn labrum. Can't come back from that at that age.
And he didn't have surgery.
Yeah, hard.
He tried to just fight through it, I believe. Hopefully we bring him back as a advisor, player coach to some minor leaguers, help them, stay in Arizona.
Only go to home games.
Yeah, whatever he wants to do. Big fan of him. Forever Padre. Love him. But yeah, that was my insider scoop. I did get a deep dive. Padres. That spring training facility is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Inside out. That's all I got to say.
I've never truly been to a game
cheaper there. Or
cheaper, yeah. It was cheaper. The drinks
and all that.
Yeah, it was cheaper.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about. All right. So in 4 years, when the World Baseball Classic is happening again, I know we kind of finish up World Baseball Classic, but I'm assuming the Padres, what do you do to host it? Because we are going to need that extra revenue in 4 years for that the World Baseball Classic brings.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but they definitely will fight for something like that.
Yeah, I mean, they have to.
I mean, last round they did.
Yeah, it's been there every fucking year. I thought San Diego was always in San Diego World Baseball Classic, and then the last time it was. Yeah, I don't think so either. That's why the first time the first ever World Baseball Championship was at Petco Park, because Akiora or Otsuka closed it out for Japan, ex-Padres closer.
Yeah,
people were probably sitting there. Who's that? Yeah, I'm a real one.
Other than that, Padres great. I truly want Odor to make the team. I think he's a lefty bench power bat that we needed forever that we don't have.
I saw a tweet that all of the borderline players on the Padres are playing really good, like Jose Azocar playing super well. Yep. Rough Odor playing well.
Rougned Odor.
There was somebody else on there. I can't picture the name right now.
David Dahl.
David Dahl, yes.
Yeah, rip David Dahl.
2
Yeah,
home runs or something like
yep,
that.
yep.
Yeah.
All those guys playing really well.
Adam Engel there?
Adam Engel is there, coming off of an injury though, so I don't know if he starts the year on the IL as well. But he is just getting into the thick of it.
How many games did you go to?
I only went to one. The other one was
the White Sox.
They played the White Sox. Watched Clev. Booed Clev a little bit.
Booed Clev a little bit?
Of course.
What a
Of course.
Did he know it was you? Like, I let him hear it when I don't like someone. I let him hear it. I want to make sure they know it's coming from me.
What do you say, Trevor Shenfield here?
No,
live from.
I don't drop names. Why would I drop names?
No name dropping. They just.
How do you make you know who it is, or let you know?
I'll chirp him.
Yeah,
he'll fucking hear me. He'll be able to hear me on the mound. I'm gonna chirp him.
You see him and Tatis give him some love.
Yeah, did you see Matt Carpenter fucking eagle line that?
Yeah, I saw that. Like, what the hell's going on? What the hell's going on?
Why? All right, so now you bring up Tatis. Why do I have comparisons of John Morant and Tatis? Why am I getting comparisons of them off the field issues? Why is that happening?
I mean, I think Tatis is going to have a phenomenal year. I'm not going to put any of those situations in the clouds in my head even. Tatis waited for me to watch him for him to start hitting and doing good. So I am.
Where did you get that comparison from?
Yeah, I don't know what. I don't know where the hell Trevor's going. I'm trying to get past that real quick. I'm trying to get past.
I mean, I just see two rising superstars. They just put rising superstars
because he showed his gun on Instagram. Tatis he likes to have fun.
Guy got hurt on a motorcycle and
maybe showed a gun on Instagram at the club, and then the next day the club's all here's the videos of his private dance, and he had $1 million laid out for her.
Yeah, Tatis got hurt and wanted to come back quicker. There's no comparison there.
He took steroids from a fucking haircut. That is completely stupid. They're probably have the same IQ.
Whoa, that you worded that so false.
Yes,
you've worded that so CNN.
Don't make Tatis look like a bad man. All right.
Yeah, what, dude? Tatis
they probably have the same IQ.
Tatis had ringworm, and
where did he get ringworm from?
From a haircut.
A bad haircut. He took steroids for a bad haircut.
Okay.
Yeah, how is that bad? That's not him.
That's not bad. Showing a gun on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's incredibly stupid. Taking steroids from a bad haircut.
Fault? That's dirty Clippers, buddy.
That is not his fault.
That is dirty Clippers. Do you think
I hope you get
are these dirty? Yeah,
dirty
cut
Clippers.
my hair.
Yeah, did you wash those?
Yeah, did you wash those before you got a haircut?
Are you
I don't think
Karen?
you've ever asked that before.
Are you Karen?
Do you know how long the steroid he used has been banned?
Buddy, it was a haircut.
Buddy, he didn't know.
Yes.
That steroid wasn't the main ingredient. It wasn't like, yeah, let me use this steroid.
Yeah.
He was using a cream that actually accidentally had that mixed in it somewhere.
You're a Padres fan.
You read the fine print. You read the fine print, bud?
Yeah.
No,
I don't think
I do read when my superstar shortstop hasn't played a fucking game in 162 days.
Okay, so you're now you're arguing something else. You're arguing Tatis hasn't played to John Morant.
Perfect segment to get into top 10 shortstops, though.
Yeah, since we're done with that argument, top 10 shortstops.
Oh, we're doing this tonight.
Oh yeah, all the above.
You're not ready,
I told
buddy?
you, jam-packed pod.
Of course, I'm ready.
All right.
Number 10, Jeremy Pena.
Ooh.
I'm not even gonna have a list for this. I'm just going off the top of my head.
Ooh.
Any reason why? Any numbers?
I like Jeremy Pena, but not my number 10.
I don't know. He could be higher.
Higher?
Yeah, just a little bit. You need me to pull up stats real quick?
No, it's all right. It's all right.
You don't have stats?
I got it.
Jeremy Pena had 4.9 WAR, 521 at bats, 132 hits, 22 bombs, 253 batting average, and he's a World Series champion, Gold Glove winner, and the World Series MVP.
This list doesn't even have him on here. That's fucking awesome.
So
that's a great pull.
Jimmy Pena at number 10 for you. Number 10 for me is Juaner Franco, Tampa Bay Rays. Yeah,
the Franco.
Rays always find these diamonds in the rough, keep them for a while, get rid of them. But this young kid had a 2.6 WAR, 314 at bats, 87 hits, 6 homers, batted a 277. Did not see, only had 83 games played. I don't know. Did he have an injury or something?
No, he is a rookie. He came up halfway through the year, June.
Oh, 21. He played 70 games.
He did have an injury then. Yes, I remember.
Switch it up real quick.
But
he did though.
You know, the Rays always have these type of players, but he is consistently the same. I mean, through 70 games.
Quad and hand injuries.
Quad and
limit
hand
him
injuries. But
80.
He played 70 games his rookie year, 83 games last year.
That's not even full season yet.
No, 153 games played. He has a 282 batting average, 337 on base percentage, 439 slugging, and 168 hits, 38 doubles with 13 bombs. Only 72 RBIs. World's no, they lost in the World Series. I almost said. Roman, you're number 10.
My number 10 is kind of a second baseman as well as a shortstop, but Tommy Edman is my number 10. Batted a 265, 13 home runs, 57 RBIs. Still kind of young, playing really well. Just won the Gold Glove for second base at
Hill Country Day native
2021. But yeah, Tommy Edman, number 10 for me.
Tommy Edman, huh? Who's number 9?
Number 9 is Wander Franco. Bob's number 10. Said everything you need to say about him. His numbers were great for half a season. Just imagine what he can do in a full season. 2.3 WAR. I mean, that's crazy for half a season. Number 9, Wander Franco.
My number 9 was Shanny's number 10. Kind of keeping this going. Jeremy Pena, very young still. Due for a little bit of a drop off after having what is one of the best rookie seasons, kind of put all together, you know, finish it off, staple it with the World Series MVP trophy. In your case, that's fucking lit. And he's going to be a great shortstop for who knows how long, you know. Did not affect the Astros at all for Carlos Correa to leave this organization, for them to follow it up with a championship. So yeah, this kid stepped into some big shoes and filled them instantly. So, I mean, I probably should have put him higher on the list, but there's a lot of good shortstops in this league.
Yeah,
but my number 9, Jeremy Pena.
Jeremy Pena.
My number 9 is gonna be Bo Bichette, Toronto Blue Jays. Bo Bichette last year was 290 with 24 bombs, 93 RBIs. One of the better offensive shortstops in the game. Defensive wise, could lose a little improvement. Did have a 4.5 WAR though. And that Blue Jays team is looking good, getting better, but they still need to make that one extra step to get in the playoffs and make a run at this thing. And I think Bo Bichette, coming in age 25 season, you know, this is kind of a make or break. If you're the real thing, you're going to be the real thing this year. So we'll see what happens. But Bo Bichette, number 9 on my list.
Not mad.
You want to follow it up with your number 8?
I can do that as well. My number 8 is going to be Roman's number 10, and that is Tommy Edman. I like the versatility in the way he plays the game. You know, is gonna be the starting shortstop, I think, in St. Louis now, but can play everywhere pretty much, and surprising power out of his bat that I like.
My number 8, going into his age 30 season, was very injured last year. But I know he has so many fans, and I'm a fan of the way he plays this game, is Tim Anderson of the White Sox. He only had a 1.3 WAR last year, only 330 at bats, but 100 hits, 6 homers. He batted a 300. He's so much fun to watch. You know, the game style. He reminds me of Fernando Tatis. He has a no care attitude to what people say. He's going to toss his bat. He's going to make sure he is felt. His presence is felt each and every day. He's really good. I think he just had a season where he was injured. People are counting him out. I think he's gonna be awesome this year, and he's playing for Team USA too.
Yep, love that. That's also my pick. Tim Anderson played very well last year. I like the White Sox. Yep, Bob said it all.
Bob did say it all.
Anderson.
You want to finish? You want to go another one, Roman?
Number 7, right?
Yeah.
My number 7 is Bo Bichette. Batted a 290, 24 home runs, 93 RBIs. I think Shenny said it all. Played really well after the All-Star break.
I'm also Bo Bichette here.
Played really well after All-Star break last year. Yeah, I'll let you finish it.
My phone's not loading what I wanted to talk about, but Bo Bichette, this is a year where he needs to step up big. You know, the Blue Jays need to make playoffs and need to make a run in playoffs. This roster's been built, it feels like. You know, I feel like they have the talent. They just need to go and do it. They changed their manager. They could change all these factors, but the key group, this core group is here. Unless you want to change that, they need to start winning. Yeah. They need to make playoffs and start doing something because they have the guys. They have the roster. They've made trades now. You know, a lot of people were sad that they made the trade with Arizona to send, was it Gurriel?
No, Teoscar Hernandez.
That was a big one. You know, he's the first tree to fall. If they don't start winning, more of them fall.
They did get Dalton Varsho back in that trade, which...
Yeah, but they traded their top prospect. I think that was...
Oh, yeah, the catcher, yeah.
The catching prospect, you know? So, I mean, that's kind of, you know...
Gabriel Montero.
Yeah, but I think trading away Teoscar is a big domino to fall out of that like team, the way they were built. He was a meat order guy. But I think Bo needs to step up. Gotta. Yeah,
he does. Make or break year.
Exactly. But he had a great year, but you have to step it up. I mean, I don't know if you step up from that. I mean, looking at those numbers again, 189 hits, 24 bombs, 290.
Defensive wise, he can improve easily.
Defensive wise, he could definitely improve because they might be looking to move him off a shortstop if he doesn't.
Exactly, like that's bad.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do that, you need to be hitting double the amount of home runs.
We got to be into the 30 homers if you're gonna not be good defensively.
Yeah, you got to bring a benefit to the team.
Yeah. All right, Shenny.
7.
Yeah, you're 7 and 6.
My turn.
Yes.
Yeah, I was also Bo.
Okay, my number 7. I am gonna have to give it to. This might shock some people, but Willy Adames of the Milwaukee Brewers. Have him a little high on the list. I like him though. He has a lot of pop and plays a very good shortstop. Well-rounded. That Brewers team needs something. And with Yelich not putting up the same numbers as he used to, they need someone to rely on. And I think Adames is filling that role pretty good. Last year he had 31 bombs, 98 RBIs, only hit 231, but you know, we're in the day and age where that's okay to hit 231. 4.7 WAR, defensive wise was pretty good on the defensive end. So still kind of a projecting pick, but I would consider him in the bottom tier, you know, of shortstops right now, because once we get in this top 5, this can get very interchangeable. These guys are good. That's 7. My 6, I'm going to have to go Wander Franco of the Tampa Bay Rays. A little higher than you guys, but he put up some numbers his rookie year that I thought were pretty insane. I think his on base streak was like the highest a rookie has ever done or something like that. But I
just have those guys all the time.
Yeah.
They don't last.
I like Wander Franco. I like him a lot. They don't last, and I'm scared that he becomes a a Dodger.
Yeah. Soon time will tell. My number 6, that's where we're at. Number 6.
Yeah.
Dansby Swanson, newly of the Chicago Cubs. You know, All-Star, World Series champion, Gold Glove. Last year at a 5.7 WAR, 177 hits, 25 bombs, batted 277. And got a bag. You know, now time to go show off. You move into the Cubs. They paid you, and they didn't pay their own guys. You know, the Cubs had a key core who won them the first championship. All they had to do to keep their fans happy, re-sign a couple dudes. You don't, but they go and spend it. Go get Dansby as their guy. I mean, if he continues to play how he played, it'll be really good for the Cubs. Might be their best overall player. I don't know if he'll be worth that contract. I don't know if he's going to be worth that number 1 overall pick. He got picked so long ago, but we'll see.
Yep.
I mean, he won a World Series already, so maybe. But
my number 6 is also Dansby Swanson.
I always think about that. Like, is that number 1 overall pick a bust? Is he worth it? Was he worth? I mean,
who's the last one you can think of? I have one in my head right now.
I mean, that went 1-1. That was
1-1 wasn't good. Not even good. You probably
wasn't good.
You probably don't know him.
Matt Bush
is not good.
No, I'm thinking like, was he worth the 1-1? Oh yeah,
Mickey Moniak.
Was he worth the 1-1?
No.
I mean, and the Diamondbacks were the ones who drafted him.
Oh, Dansby? I think Dansby was worth the 1-1.
Yeah, he was worth 1-1.
And you guys look at that draft. Who was in that draft?
I mean, now we're going deeper.
We're
going deeper than I was.
He got drafted 2010, right?
No,
because Trout was pretty sure Trout was in the 2010 draft.
I don't think he's that old.
Trout didn't go 1-1?
No, Trout was like 120.
Damn.
Yeah.
My number 6 is also Dansby Swanson. Bob said it all. Gold Glove winner. I think he does have a downfall in the Cubs this year. Just because the Braves play for a lot more over there.
I mean, right after Dansby was Alex Bregman.
Oof.
I mean, those
Rogers, Dylan Tate, never heard of.
He's 22, right? Or 2012?
Tucker,
2012 draft.
2015. You're way off your years, bud.
Damn.
So, I mean,
you couldn't miss with that 1, 2, 3.
Brandon Rogers.
Yeah, couldn't miss there.
Rockies, big miss there, bud. I mean, Cal Tucker went a couple picks later. Astros had the 2 and the 5. Fuck. They were bad.
And they drafted Bregman and Kyle Tucker.
And those are 2 great picks.
Oh my God. How did they get so lucky with that shit?
I mean, do you not remember the Astros back then? They were losing 100 games, 103 games, 100 games. They were so bad back then.
I do remember because my buddy Trevor Comerford always preached to me 2017 the Astros are going to win the World Series. 2017 Astros are going to win the World Series. And what do you know? The 2017 the fucking Astros win the World Series. And he was, for years, he would just make up years. But the Astros, he's like, they're going to be good in 1 year. They're going to be good. And
in 1 year, they will be good.
Year.
Boom, they fucking got it. But yeah.
I don't even know how we got there, but I just said Dansby for my 6, and you said Dansby for your 6.
Yes.
Give us your 5.
Corey Seager.
Same.
Batted 245, 33 home runs, 83 RBIs. I mean, 29 years old. This Texas Rangers team could be good this year. They got a nice starting roto.
This Rangers team is built to be good this year. They better be good this year. They got Bochy. They went and got DeGrom. They last year spent a whole lot of money with Seager, with Simeon. You know, they got the guys now. It's time to turn them.
Need a big season from Corey.
Yeah, I'm also with you with Corey. Coming over this first year with the Rangers, had a pretty good year. I think it only gets better from here for him. This comfort level, seeing the AL side of the pitching and whatnot, and your teammates and learning all the new things. He's comfortable now. We're only going to see what that Rangers team does. They have a couple of beast pitching prospects as well that are just going to be up here in the majors soon. And I still cannot believe they have both Vandy fucking pitchers.
Yes, Kumar and
Leiter.
I love it, Jack Leiter. Yeah, I love it. Fuck, Kumar was drafted by the Mets, and he said,
the Mets
"Fuck
didn't
no."
sign him.
Yeah, I know.
The Mets said,
I wouldn't want to go to New York
elbow
either.
injury, and he goes, "You know what? Fine, I'll sit out a year." Sat out a year. Rangers. So now you got Leiter and Kumar Rocker. I'm excited for that when that gets here.
Yeah, nice 1-2 punch.
Well, then you got DeGrom at the 1. You got those.
And you got Bruce Bochy at the helm.
Bruce Bochy at the helm. Took a year off. Was it 2 years?
I think. Yeah, I thought it was longer than that.
Yeah, definitely.
Did he coach in 2020? No, Kapler did.
Oh,
didn't
Kapler, huh?
No.
Oh, it's been 3 years without Boch.
4.
4?
2019 to now. That's
Jesus Christ. I don't know. I don't know when that's a long time. He's been out the game a long time. I'm excited to see him back, and especially not on the damn Giants anymore. After
I just hope it's not a Torey La Russa type couple years, whatever, however long he's going to be there. I hope it's the complete opposite, actually.
I hope he sees some good times over there. I hope they take over that division because I'm not an Astros fan. So, we'll see. But yeah, Corey Seager's mine. What about you, Trevor? Number 5.
Number 5. I messed up my list. I apologize. I'm taking off. Taking off.
Hold the phone. Shinny has to edit his list real quick.
We're going back and forth.
I have to edit it because I messed up bad. But I think I had him at number 7, so I'm gonna take him off there. Or number 8, I think. Tommy Edman, wherever he's at, off my list. Sorry, buddy. See you later.
Yeah, I don't know where wasn't he on our second baseman list?
Don't care. Forgot.
No, I don't think so.
Tommy Edman gone off my list. Didn't make the cut. Forget I even said anything.
Shift those guys down.
Move everyone down. My number 5 is as well Corey Seager.
You didn't add Seager to the list.
I forgot Corey Seager. Totally slipped my mind.
I was gonna say something, but I felt like you were gonna just do like a 1A, 1B or something like that. I don't know.
I totally messed that up, but yeah. Corey Seager is also my 5 or 6. My 5 is going to be Dansby Swanson.
Wait, you're on 5-4.
So, wait
5-4.
So wait a second. You're confusing the listeners. So you ejected your 7. You shifted your
Wander Franco down.
Yeah, Wander Franco down. So your 5 was Seager and your 4 is Swanson?
No, flip that.
Flip that.
Swanson's 5.
Yes.
Swanson 5, 4 Seager.
Correct.
Okay,
I'm still off. Yeah, I'm still off.
Pick somebody off.
You're missing somebody.
Whatever. Fuck it. Corey Seager off my list now. Dansby Swanson.
What?
My 5. 4 is Xander Bogaerts.
Jenny wanted to go off his dome on this list, and it just screwed his whole entire thing up.
Screwed everything up.
So your 4 is who?
Xander.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know where you're going with your list. All right, Xander Bogaerts, newly of the San Diego Padres. Jenny, why is he your 4?
Last year was the lowest hard hit percentage of his career. That's why. And because I'm never biased, I would never put a Padre number 1 if they didn't earn it.
Yeah, he's not my number 1 either. All right, so he's 4 for you. My number 4 is Francisco Lindor of the New York Mets. 5.5 WAR, had 170 hits, 26 bombs, batted .270. For him to battle back after his 21 season, because I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, the 21 season was a bit poor. Yeah, he batted .230, 322, 412, 734. All those numbers jumped. Still not the Lindor of old. He's still not the Lindor of old, but played in damn near every game, 161. Had a great year while doing it and leading that Mets to 100 plus wins in the division. In the division. Yeah.
First team in the new playoff bracket to lose in the wild card, but after winning 100 games.
Yep.
Wow.
Sad to see. Roman, you were number 4.
My number 4 is Carlos Correa. 291 batting average, 22 home runs, 64 RBIs. I feel like he kind of fell off from the move from the Astros to the Twins.
I don't think so.
And I think that he wanted out of the Twins, and then he signed another next contract.
He signed 3 contracts.
This guy was chasing the bag.
Yeah,
he pulled the old chase the bag card. He signed a wonky 3-year deal with 3 opt-outs.
He was about to go play third for the Mets.
He opted out for originally signed with the Giants for a ginormous deal. Then the Giants did some work behind the scenes, took him to their doctor and said, you know what, bud, that ankle ain't too pretty. That knee don't look good.
Don't want you.
We resend the offer, give you this. And he said, no. Probably a way smaller deal. Don't know. I don't know what his new offer was.
Glad.
Even if they offered him.
I'm glad that offseason happened because the Giants with Arson, Judge, and Correa.
Yeah, the Giants lost this offseason with their big name moves.
Yeah.
That is probably one of the worst offseasons. If you're a fan, this had to be your worst offseason of the Giants in history.
Oh my God.
Breaking news. Aaron Judge to the Giants denied. Carlos Correa, the team goes ejecto on that deal. You thought you signed 2 perennial MVP candidates. But you didn't.
And you got none of them.
So go ahead and give you your number 3 as well.
My number 3 is Xander Bogaerts of the San Diego Padres, baby. Expect big things out of him. Last year, he had 307 batting average, 15 home runs, 73 RBIs. I think
need more.
This addition to the Padres is only benefiting us, and I love every minute of it. Xander Bogaerts, my number 3.
All right, my number 3 is Carlos Correa. 5.5 WAR, 522 at bats, 152 hits, 22 bombs, and batted at 291. Correa, weird offseason, ends up back with the Twins. I still think that's a relatively good year. His career numbers he bats like a 279, so him batting a 291 and slugging pretty well. I don't know what he was doing this offseason. I think it's funny, but he's a good one. A very good shortstop.
Very good.
And I don't know if his health is going to be good because it seemed like 2 teams were scared to sign him, Giants and Mets both. Mets offered him a weird, smaller deal after, denied it, goes back to the Twins, whatever. Still going to be my number 3 until his ankles give out. Shani, go ahead.
My number 3 is going to be Francisco Lindor. Did have a little bit of a bounce back year. Anytime you get 100 RBIs, I consider that a pretty decent year hitting the ball. So 107 RBIs for him, 26 home runs, 270. Like those numbers I'll take pretty much from your shortstop. Those are top tier. Defensive wise, I mean, he's Francisco Lindor. He's going to field the ball. He's going to make those routine plays look easy. 6.8 WAR. I like the steps he's going to, but like Bob said, he's not the 23, 22-year-old Lindor that we used to see on the Indians, now Guardians. My number 2 is going to be Minnesota's Twins shortstop, Carlos Correa. You guys kind of wrapped it up. He won a Platinum Glove in 2021 with the Astros last year there. Comes over to Minnesota. He is Minnesota pretty much. They don't have many superstars there. I would consider Carlos Correa a superstar. He's never been the type of guy to kind of take that spotlight, and not saying Minnesota, there's big spotlight there, but that's just he's number 2 guy. He's very good at playing baseball, but Minnesota, his career's not going to advance in Minnesota.
All right, my number 2. Newly of the San Diego Padres, number 2, Xander Bogaerts. You guys touched on his numbers fairly. He had a great year with the Red Sox, his final year. 5.9 WAR, 171 hits, 15 bombs, 307 batting average. The reason I put him so high, I mean, I think his power numbers are going to surge this year. It's going to be one of those years where he goes to a new team and sees a different style game. His batting average is probably going to drop. He's probably not going to bat like probably 250, but I bet you he hits 30 bombs this year. Because he was more of a doubles guy with the Red Sox. He ran into that wall a lot. He's not going to have that problem this year. He's not going to be running the wall. He is a very line drive hitter, and he's a very good situational hitter. So I think he's going to still be a top shortstop. And I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep putting him as a top shortstop because this Padres team might end up moving him because his defense has gotten worse and worse and worse as his career as he's gotten older. Still was fairly good defensively at shortstop, but signed to an 11-year deal.
That's my first baseman right there. That's my first baseman.
That's my first baseman.
I don't think he's shortstop forever, but who knows? Only time will tell how his body. I mean, he's a gamer, man. He fucking plays every game, 150 games, no matter what.
Love it.
He did. I think it was him. I'm pretty sure he hit the first home run in that ballpark that they're playing out for the WBC right now. The wind blows hard into left field, and he just hit a laser that just barely got out, but hit a bomb.
And it blows into left field. So he hit a bomb going into the wind.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see a lot of that in San Diego. I think he's gonna hit line drive bombs. That
remove the fences in?
Can't wait.
We didn't move the fences in.
Can we though?
Oh, no,
I want more home runs. I want more home runs.
No, this team.
I know. I think Petco Park. Fun fact is I think it's the only ballpark that doesn't have a 400-foot dimension in the whole stadium.
There's not one.
Yeah, there's not one.
It was. There was.
It was 401. It's 399. I think now in center field.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
And Schwarber's the first player to hit it double second deck?
No. That in right field, yes. Upper deck, triple deck. He's the first player ever.
Yeah, that one was a moonshot too.
Fucking slap shot, buddy.
But yeah, I mean, we can talk Padres all day. Nelson Cruz looked good in the World Baseball Classic too. But Xander Bogaerts my number 2. I think he gets better as time goes on. But
my number 2 is Francisco Lindor.
Lindor?
I think Shenny said his numbers already. He is 29 years old, getting older, getting more fragile, but still very solid, very fluid shortstop. I think he does pretty well for the Mets. My number 2.
He makes a fucking shit ton of money.
I think our number 1 is all the same.
Number one all the way around.
Why does it got to be this fucking team?
New on that team anymore
of the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, really?
He
got traded.
Turner. He didn't get traded. He's a free agent signing.
Yeah.
The Padres offered Trey Turner a deal.
I did hear that too.
They ended up going with the lesser of the two, I would say.
He went to fucking NC State. He's from East Coast. Bullshit.
Yeah, it seemed like that was always the move for him. Bryce Harper hinted towards it during the season, as he did the last couple of times they signed a free agent. Oh, my favorite player. JT. Oh, my favorite player. Trey Turner. Oh my God, we're rebuilding the Nationals. Yeah, he goes to the Phillies. We'll see how the change is, but I mean, he's used to this division.
He's the best shortstop in the league.
He's the best shortstop in the league.
He's so clutch.
But at the same time, this might be his last time because those speed guys' careers don't last very long. I mean, we're a podcast, so I'm bringing this up. Just trying to fill you guys with knowledge, but he is a speed first guy. As soon as that speed's done, 51% of his game's gone.
I would say
Seems like he hasn't lost any.
Average-wise, his average is going to go down because I had a great coach tell me once that guys that hit over 300 have to be fast because there's so many fucking infield hits that they just beat out. But as soon as he loses his speed, I think numbers do dwindle, but other things could increase, like doubles, because those doubles don't turn to triples anymore, stuff like that. But yeah, you're right. He's always been a fast type of dude.
I want to say he gets like 50 infield singles a year.
Damn.
It has to be something ridiculous like that because he's been hitting like 300 or more the last 2 or 3 years. And I mean, 21 bombs that's pretty solid for a speed guy, someone who you're considering to be a speed guy. So that's why I have him number 1. I think the Phillies and that team, I think he's a great fit there. As I am a Phillies hater now, but he's still I'm gonna put my bias aside and say he's the best shortstop in baseball as of now.
I agree. Guy's clutch. Always shits on the Padres, I feel like. Hate to see it, but guy's a beast. His mom's fast, fields pretty well, all around shortstop. Number 1.
All right. Trey Turner was number 1 in all of our books. Sad to see it.
Sad to see it. Wish he was a Padre.
All right. Anything else to say, guys, while we step away?
Enjoying the World Baseball Classic.
Enjoy the World Baseball Classic.
Puerto Rico ruled Israel.
Perfect game.
Perfect game. Puerto Rico perfect game them. Hasn't happened before. 10-run ruled perfect game in the 8th inning with a walk-off for the perfect game.
USA game still going on?
USA's game still going on, 12-1 still.
There's what inning?
It is top 6.
Well, this last inning then, huh?
Your bet hit though. 13 points.
You're damn right.
Did you have over 12.5 or over 13?
Yep. 12.
All right, perfect. You're good then. All right. Nothing wrong with being average.
Yes,
like,
sir.
comment, subscribe. Love
Yes,
you
sir.
guys. We'll hit you up later with another podcast. Probably up outfielders or total outfielders, left field, right field, center field.
Left field, right field, center field.
All right. Nothing wrong with being average. Deuces.
Peace.